Welcome to Three Mothers. I'm no longer tracking my days. I have started writing it, but I discovered something else that I just have to share with you. So, here's Viola. It's about her today, and I found this typed document. It is from a lawyer, and it is from a lawyer in Iowa that is referencing a visit, so let me just read it to you. I just received a letter from the American Red Cross, Seattle, Washington, in which they stated that your husband had been in the office concerning prenatal care and hospitalization for you and would be glad to have you call at the office sometime, and I will explain this matter to you and assist you in making your application. So this is dated March 21st, 1944. In 1943, Orville was in Hawaii, the Big Island. He might have gotten a furlough. He would have had to have come back. And in March was Viola pregnant. The story I was always told was that Viola and Orville tried to get pregnant, couldn't. Even though Viola had a ton of health problems, they figured out it was Orville's fault. He had the mumps really bad and was sterile, as was his brother. So the same thing kind of happened. And then when they continued to try to have a baby, then in I think it's 51, there's a malignant tumor in one of Viola's ovaries. When they go to surgically remove it, it bursts, and then they have to give her a full-fledged hysterectomy, etc. But the story I was always told was that they couldn't really have kids, even when she still had her uterus. So, what does this letter mean? That Viola was certifiably pregnant already, contacts Orville, and Orville goes through the military channel to figure out what they're going to do. Viola probably would have been a high-risk pregnancy, I'm guessing. Did Viola simply suspect she was pregnant and said, hey, what do we do for follow-up? Was there a baby and she miscarried? I don't know. And I don't have anyone to ask. But it is odd that for Orville being in the military, being drafted, and being in training and gets shipped off eventually to the Pacific, that he was in wartime for almost 5 years. I have so little artifacts. The letters are sparse. I have more letters from when Viola and Orville were dating before he got drafted than when he got drafted. I have 0 letters from Orville regarding combat time. I only have a few from training. The letters haven't survived. I know they wrote back and forth based on the letters. I don't have many of Viola's letters either, except a batch, really, that is when they realize he is getting out and on his way home. So, out of everything that was kept, why was this letter, there's no envelope to go with it, it's just folded up like this. Why was this kept? Certainly, my mom found it, probably long after the fact. She never wrote about it. She never indicated anything. So this is, once again, another big mystery that I'll never have the answer to. So frustrating. So how I write this into the story, I can only guess, because I don't know what it means. So until next time on Three Mothers.